Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. In the last episode, we explored more of the grasslands. We went and explored all this right here, all this around here, and we also explored down here and up here as well. When we got here, we got here to the abandoned dock, and we couldn't cross the swamp because the Midgar was warmer. We need to get a Chocobo, which means we need to head to the Chocobo Ranch, or Bill's Chocobo Ranch. That's where we're headed now. We kind of passed by there in the last episode. We didn't go inside the ranch though. I'm playing on dynamic difficulty. Still have beast talons from it though. Hope you're not hitting me with that, fool. Oh, I don't want to flee, come on. I want to go over there because it's going to trigger the flee. I don't want to flee. Oh, some of these elephant enemies. Take them out. Yeah, I don't like how easy it is to get first strikes in this though. It's like way too easy. It's like almost guaranteed to get first strike. Not that it really helps that much anyway though. Okay, still beast bone. Oh, I forgot to use Cloud because I have a new weapon for him. I forgot I got a new weapon for him in the last episode. At least you actually take a decent amount of damage in this game, unlike Final Fantasy 16, where it was like you could never die in 16. Same with Remake. Remake was a relatively challenging game as well. But 16 was like super easy, and I'm not even good at action games, and 16 was like no problem at all. And the mobs are actually fun to fight in this game. They put me to sleep in 16. Like I was literally falling asleep fighting mobs in that game. The boss battles were fun though, but that was about it. Yeah, as long as the game keeps it up, I'm really enjoying this game. It's definitely a top tier Final Fantasy game. Hopefully it keeps it up throughout the rest of the game. So far, so good though. Yep, the volume here.
If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working Chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Okay, so the Chocobo can go faster than the Midgardsormr in this, but keep in mind in the original game you can actually still get caught by the Midgardsormr even on a Chocobo. It is possible. I found that out the hard way. You gotta time it, even with the Chocobo. Powerful Punisher. Dang, I hate my controller, man. My controller keeps messing up. Wind current. Wildfire. Enhanced counterspin. Divine punishment. Rolling thunder. They should lightning magic attack without expending MP. On this ability to strengthen lightning materia spells. Okay, that's cool. Enhanced techniques. Icy impulse. Oh, that's cool. Strengthens ice materia. That's what I always gave her, ice materia, when I played Final Fantasy VII, the original. I like that she has this. What I did was I gave Barrett the fire materia, I gave Cloud the lightning materia, and I gave Tifa the ice materia. So I love that they gave her that. Okay, she has that too, though. Electric impulse. Enhanced overcharge. Yep, there we go. Got everything. Let's see if we can buy a discount. Another cushion. I'm gonna buy some more healing materials. I need to buy some other ones too, I think. Or we could buy steel for a discount. It's an input timing window for precision defense. I'm gonna buy some more of these. I'm gonna buy one of each of the elemental ones. We're gonna equip those as well. I'm gonna give Red 13 a healing materia and Aerith one as well. I'm gonna take this off of Barrett. Oh crap. I'm gonna give him steel for now. I'm gonna give her the HP up materia because she needs more HP. And then I'll give him the I don't really want the prayer materia actually. I guess I can give it to Cloud. Oh, he already had a fire materia. Let's give him a lightning one then. Okay, we're all set and ready to go, I think. Let me save it real quick. At least it saves really fast in this. Knocking all the tables out of the way and shit. Why are there vehicles here? Come on. Get these vehicles out of here. There are no damn vehicles in this game. We're gonna ride chocobos like real men. I'd destroy those vehicles if I could. Wonder if we can get the Choco Mog materia around here. Like in the original game. The hell is that? I create Pinion? I don't know what that is. I haven't seen an item called Pinion since Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX had the Phoenix Pinions. Nope, it won't let you, like, examine them or anything, so I guess you don't get the Chocomog materia here, I guess. I don't know. Had to try at least, though. I don't think there's any more items around here. Oh, here we go. Here's some right there. Can't go into any of the buildings. We'll be able to go to the barn here in a second, though. I just wanted to make sure I got all the items around here. Alright, let's head on into the barn.
Howdy!
Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours, free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico, the hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet, by far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Sorry about my brother. Oh, he's just doing his job. We understand.
I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar?
Yeah, the Undercity.
Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do.
Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask?
I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
Oh! Take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy'll throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Okay, Chocobo gear. A ranch's tack shop will have Chocobo gear for sale, which can only be traded for golden plumes. These rare feathers can be obtained by wrangling new chocobos or repairing chocobo stops. Okay. We don't have any of those right now. But you can add stuff to your chocobo to, as cosmetic, I guess. Okay, you can buy materials here as well. Totally not worth it though. I don't recommend buying any of this stuff. You can just get it for free.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Golden Plums, new discovery mode. The hell? Golden Plums.
We're a one-stop shop for all your Chocobo needs. We hope to serve you again.
So there's a discovery here, but... Oh, new weapon. Who's it for? Oh, Timeless Rod for Aerith. I'm going to equip that. Potentially. Yep. Chrono Aegis is the ability. Which is a new ability that was not in Remake. It's also got another materia slot as well. It has fire damage up or enduring ward. Increases ward duration by 25%. Let's do fire damage up, and I guess I'll give her a fire materia. Instead of the wind one. And then I'll give Cloud the wind. I feel like wind and lightning fits Cloud more than any of the other elements. I don't really know how to complete this discovery though. I guess we just need to get plumes and then come back here, I guess. Oh, Moogle Metal. Alright, let's go find that Chocobo.
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some tracks.
Yeah, so obviously this is completely different than it was in the original game. In the original game, you come here, you get the Chocobo lure materia, and then you go outside, you find the footprints, and you catch the Chocobo by defeating all the enemies in the battle, and then you use the Chocobo to cross the swamp.
Probably ought to go and check on the signs before my truck decides to die on me again. I hear you have to wrangle yourselves a wild Chocobo. Best of luck to y'all.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Oh, it doesn't tell you where to go. You gotta find out where to go on your own. Gotta find tracks, which is not gonna be easy to find. Gonna be like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Bingo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a Chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Okay, wrangling a Chocobo. Approach Pico without being noticed. If you are in danger of being spotted by him or one of his pack mates, quickly press circle to roll out of sight. You can also distract Chocobos by throwing stones you pick up. Use L1 to aim and square to throw. I really hate stuff in games. But we'll see what happens here. Good Chocobo. Oh, don't go yet. It's going to turn around probably. I'm going to wait till it turns around and then turns around again. I don't want to risk it. I'll wait till it turns around. Yep, now we go. The rock behind the Chocobo to distract it. Got it. Got Pico the Chocobo. Nice. 2 golden plums as well.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Alright, back to the ranch we go. Kind of upset that you don't get the Choco Mog materia here, though.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him this. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
I think because we got those 2 plums, we can complete this discovery now.
I really can't thank you enough for bringing Pico back to us.
We're just going to buy one thing here. I guess I'll just buy the breastplate, right?
If you ever want to change your Chocobo's gear,
Yep, there we go. Completed it.
just over there.
New discovery mode. The Choco Boutique. Okay, it's over this way. Oh, right here. Once Pico is ready, okay.
Pico doesn't much like eating when strangers are nearby.
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, it's Chadley from Remake. He's back.
You do remember me, don't you? I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it. As the tower is close by, allow me to accompany you. Here we are. Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Okay, this is pretty awesome and new. It was not in Remake, obviously. Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, Is there anything you would like to ask? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about... Which particular task would you like to learn about? While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about... In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Alright, this game just got a lot better. Holy crap. This is pretty awesome. Alright, so you gotta use data in order to make materia here. So, autocast, fire and ice materia, that's cool. So, it allows you to use fire and ice magic, okay. So that's a new materia that wasn't even in the original game. So that's pretty awesome. It's basically like having 2 materia in 1 slot. So that's pretty good. Auto-cast materia allows an individual to automatically use spells with a linked materia when actively controlled during combat. Morph materia, which was in the original game, you get it equipped automatically by Kate Sif, allows you to turn enemies into items with morph. Enemies whose health have fallen below a certain amount can be defeated in this fashion. Okay. Auto unique ability materia. Allows an ally to automatically use unique abilities when not actively controlled during battle. Tifa will use Unbridled Strength when not actively controlled if this materia has been equipped. Okay. So definitely want that. Morph, and we'll get Fire and Ice as well, I guess.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Okay, Combat Simulator updates, which was in Remake as well. Accessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator with combat challenges. With these challenges to earn a variety of rewards, such as powerful summoning materia. So you can tell Chadley to access the simulator. Some entity Titan. Biological intel, known thy enemy. Until level 1.
To the grasslands in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Holy crap, there's a lot. Oh, cool. That's the one we definitely want to complete. Vitality up materia. Enemy skill materia. Definitely want that one too. Alright guys, I'm in the video here though. In the next episode we'll start up the combat simulator. Thanks for watching. Later.